guess who is back? It's me. I know it's been a minute and I've been Mia for a while. I've not posted a long form content on this my page, and it's just because I've been so overwhelmed. I've been feeling like I'm not doing enough. I've been feeling like a lot of things. Honestly, I wouldn't lie. Yeah, I want to post a lot of content. Like I said last year, I talked about the things I have in mind, the ideas and the strategy and all of that. And I started this year and I got tired. I was looking at it that I am filming with my Android, and maybe I'm not really, maybe I need to get an iPhone so I can have a clearer picture camera. You know, when you post videos and it's not really getting more reach and it's not really reaching more people, and you just look at it like, what am I doing wrong? I'm trying to get to 1k followers, 1k subscribers, and I'm still like almost 200. And yeah, I'm seeing the work, right? But it can be so tiring, and this kind of discouraged me. Yeah, I was so overwhelmed, but I am back like a prodigal child. Like, I never left, because I just thought to myself that, is it not better to keep doing this thing and keep doing it with the expectation that it will get better, rather than not doing anything because you are tired and you're overwhelmed and you feel like, oh, you've done so much and you're not getting any result for it. So to now crown it all for me was when I saw Kegan Tech video where he talked about he himself. He did YouTube for 7 years before he got paid, which means he did YouTube for 7 years without getting paid. And it was like after 7 years before he decided getting paid and he started making a lot of money. And it made sense to me, like, even though I don't want mine to be that long, maybe I'm not that patient, but I've opened YouTube for about 3 to 4 years now, and I've not been consistent. And last year I decided to stay consistent. I think my subscribers were on 30, and before December I was able to grow my subscribers to over 100, and presently this is like 3rd of March, and I've been able to grow it to 160 something subscribers. So to me that should be like enough growth, right? But I was just overwhelmed. I was really tired. Then again, another thing that I thought was the problem for me was me thinking of the content to put out there. Even though I put out content every day on my TikTok page, on my Instagram and all, I'm so consistent with those platforms. I'm so consistent with putting out content there. I'm trying to build a community. A lot of people see my content and they be like, oh, they like what I do. I have encouraged them to start their content creation and all of that. Even though I do all of that, I realize I'm putting in zero efforts to my YouTube, and I really need to do well, guys. So then it occurred to me that earlier this year I announced a new name, that this channel will no longer be Gifty, that is going to be Diary of a Naija Tailor. And I talked about everything a diary encompasses, that when it comes to diary, a diary has to do with you documenting everything that is going on in your life, every process, scripted or unscripted, things that are perfect, things that are going on right in your life, things that it's a diary, right? It does not have to be, the content does not have to be perfect to come on the platform. And that was when I saw that Kegan Tech video, and I've really been sleeping on this thing, that there are a lot of things that I could do. Like, I've done a lot of things behind the scene here that I feel like I can put on air, but I did not take it seriously and I did not even film it because I was too absorbed in the fact that, oh, the growth is slow and it's not really going viral and all. Now, for example, look at this wallpaper. It is a DIY wallpaper, and I posted it on my TikTok and I got lots of engagement, even on my Facebook platform, my Instagram and all. Then you can imagine if I had documented the process and put it on here. It is a diary because it is part of my life and part of what was going on in my life at that time. So a diary does not have to be perfect. A diary does not have to, because there's nobody that has that perfect sweet life. There are days when you cry, there are days when you feel sad, there are days when you feel down, there are days when you are happy, there are days when things are going well for you. And if you are to write a physical diary, you put those things down, you document it, your happiest day in life, your saddest day in life and all of that. So why don't I just put the same effort into my diary online? So this is me documenting a whole process of my life, and it goes beyond the tutorial that I put out there. It goes beyond the perfection that I'm expecting. It goes beyond what I just think I should. Why don't I just focus on documenting my diary here, because this is a diary. I'm in Naija Tailor, I'm a fashion designer working in Nigeria, and I'm trying to document my diary, trying to document my process, trying to document things about me. So this goes beyond sewing and cutting alone. This has to do with my day-to-day activity. This has to do with the behind the scene. This has to do with what I create. This has to do with my personal life. Maybe some of my personal life that I'm so comfortable with putting online. Where I went to, I traveled. I mean, I've traveled for like twice this year, and I feel like I should have documented that as part of my diary this year as well. It would have really helped. So here is me saying I am back like I never left, because now I understand that whether it is perfect or not, whether I have all the equipment or not, whether I have all the gadgets or not, whether I try my best to edit my videos so it will look so good and visual appealing. Yeah, so while I'm still trying to maybe get an iPhone, or while I'm still trying to get other equipment that I might need to be able to film very well and to do the things that I love, why don't I just leverage on the things that I have? Why don't I just focus on the fact that these little things that I have, these little things I do also bring me perfection, and it's also helping me grow? Because how do I explain me growing from 30 subscribers to 164, 165 subscribers in just few months? It means there's growth. It might be slow, and you know, one thing analytics taught me is that there is a different measure for growth, right? There is a different measure for growth. The way people measure growth in life or in success is different. Some people's growth, let's take social media, like I said, social media analytics, for example. If your vision is to get more reach, you judge the growth by impression, right? If it is to get more reach, you judge it by impression. If it is for sales, you judge it by the how it converts into sales and how many people are reaching out. If it is for visibility, you judge it by how many people get to know you when you put content out there, how many people get to resonate with you. And I think that is how success should be. That the little things that we achieve should be a milestone that we celebrate, instead of us focusing on, while we focus on the bigger things, we should appreciate the little things that come our way. So that's how I've come to say I am back, and I'm going to do this, whether I'm getting views or not, whether I'm getting likes or not, whether I'm getting shares or not. I am going to do this because this is one thing I'm passionate about. I'm so passionate about sitting in front of the camera, talking to people, and doing things that resonate with people. And the fact that I do not have a perfect life or perfect content to put out there does not mean I should not put out content out there. Does not mean I should not put content out there, because this is my diary, and I'm writing my diary. I'm writing the things that is happening in my life as a Nigerian tailor that is still working from home. I'm writing it on this channel. There are a lot of things happening. You understand? So I run a small fashion brand, and I feel like I should document it. Yeah, that being said, my ready to wear collection is launching on the 10th of March, which is on Monday, 10th of March. And I would really like you to go check our pages. I'll be posting it on my Instagram, on my TikTok, on my Facebook, Gifty. Just check Gifty, and I'll be posting them. And I have affordable dresses that is available for you to shop, even as low as 10,000, 8,000, 15,000 and upward, like that. So do want to patronize your girl, because I'm starting this ready to wear collection and I'm not backing down. Yeah, that being said, let me give you guys the tea of what I have been up to. I don't know if I should continue this in this video or I should make it a part 2. Whew.